Hey, it's Rob from Dowdle Family Farms. This is the first paddock that we're looking at in the new forest paddock setup. The second one is right beside it. When it's time to move the pigs, I've got 3 posts here in a triangle, and I'll just stretch a temporary electric wire here. I'll pull up those 2 and move the pigs over here, and move the pig feeder and the water over there, and they'll move on over. Usually this group of pigs moves pretty quickly, even crossing an electric fence if you pull it down. We've had some that do not, but these are a little more used to it. But this was real grown up right here, and this is the entrance into that second paddock. You can see there's a big hole right there. And when we first get into a paddock, we need kind of an open area to get the it's a little 44 horsepower tractor, but we need to be able to get the tractor in to set their feeder up and to put feed in. And when pigs find a little hole, the wire will go right through here, and the pigs will just wallow in that. If you put dirt in it, it's real soft, and the pigs will find soft, wet dirt, and they will root around in it. So what we're doing is, as I cut these trees right here in the entrance, this is a lot more trees than I would normally cut. But again, we just need to kind of free up this area so we have a little easier access to the whole paddock. There are a bunch of small trees, some gums, some oaks, but they just needed to get down so that we could have a little bit of access to the paddock. Also, pigs do enjoy getting into the sun, especially on cooler mornings or in the winter. And because these areas will be both summer and winter areas for pigs, we need a little bit of an area where they can come in and get some sunlight for their own health, but also kind of sunbathe if they want to. So that's the couple of reasons why we clean up these first areas. This first pen paddock already had it. That hole right there is in the sun later in the day, and the pigs avoid it. We just had some rain last night, but as soon as the pigs walked around and found that hole, they just plopped down and started rooting and making a wallow, and it's getting bigger. We'll do the same thing with that one that I'm doing with this one, but this one is important to do now because it's right in the entrance, and if pigs make a wallow, it'll be a lot of a mess trying to get in with the equipment through the wallow, especially dealing with 1,000 to 2,000 pound loads on the tractor. Real easy to flip and tip over. So for safety and easy access, we're putting logs in here, and then I'll get some dirt and logs that when they logged this several years back, they're still decomposing, and we'll just kind of fill that up and build it up so it won't collect water. When the trees when these little logs decompose, they'll add carbon to the soil, and it will get softer. But for now, the main thing is just getting an initial place where the pigs can create a wallow, and we don't want it here. So we'll create an area out in the middle of the woods somewhere, scoop up just a tad bit of dirt, put a little water there, and the pigs will make that their wallowing spot. So the little limbs and stuff will be still in the woods. Pigs don't seem to like to root around in the little sticks and stuff. Of course, they'll decompose even quicker, and the pigs will help break those up. In fact, the flail mower will chop those up if we really wanted to. But the abundance of bigger logs, 2 to 6 or 8 inches in diameter is what most of those are. We'll just fill in little holes like this where we don't want the pigs wallowing, and cover it up with dirt. And they'll decay over time, but the most important thing is, and they get that stuff out of the way, but for the most important thing is it creates a safer environment when we're bringing the equipment in without making a huge mess. So this is Rob at Dowdle Family Farms signing off and saying I hope you have a great day. that pig there, it's 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning on Labor Day morning, but that pig's rooting around and having fun creating a wallow in the water.